a new day means a new city, and today we are in Berlin in Germany. I am so excited to be here. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love a European night stop. I used to bid for them so much pre-COVID, and I used to do so many, and the whole time the pandemic has been here, I've not done one. And I really miss them, so I'm so happy to be back in Europe with work. So for those of you that do religiously watch my roster reveals, you will know that I had a Berlin night stop, which is this exact one. However, next week I was due to have a Hamburg night stop. That was taken off me and replaced with another Berlin night stop. I'm not mad about it. I'm very, very happy to be coming back here next week, which means I haven't got too much pressure to go out tomorrow and do stuff. So I don't know whether I'm gonna like combine the two vlogs. It totally depends on how much footage I get. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a plan. I was trying to like suss out the area to see what is around because I've never been here before. And it seems to be like mainly shops and things. We don't actually stay in central Berlin, so that's quite gutting. However, I don't really have too much time tomorrow to actually go and do touristy things. We actually get picked up like close to 3 p.m. tomorrow. So by the time I wake up, it's not gonna be long, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, I don't even know what time it is right now. I think it's like midnight. So by the time I wake up, it's probably going to be like 9, 10. I'm only going to have a few hours to like go out, have a little explore, maybe go get a fridge magnet, get some food, that kind of thing. So yeah, I think that's literally all I'm going to do. I try not to put too much pressure on myself in like general, in terms of night stops. You probably kind of suss that from my vlogs anyway. I never make a plan because if I don't fulfill that plan, I end up getting upset. So I don't make plans. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be very spontaneous. Wake up and see what I want to do. So just now we did go for some drinks like you would have seen. My colleagues got some humongous German beers. I'm very jealous that I couldn't get one because I don't like beer. I just don't get on with it. So I just had like a wine instead. So yeah, that was quite nice to just have all of the crew go out and just do like our own thing. That's another thing I love about European night stops, is the fact that we all congregate and go out for drinks. It's just such a social time in Europe. So that's why I love it. But yeah, aside from that, I think I'm gonna go to bed now because I am shattered. I need to go to bed. I'm zombie right now. I'm so tired. I had such an eventful day yesterday, you don't even realise. I might fill you in a little bit about that and what happened. But for now, I'm going to get my pyjamas on because that is my priority. Okay, so pyjamas are on, makeup is off. I feel so much comfier and I feel like I can properly talk to you guys now. So, we got to this hotel maybe 9:30. I don't know. It was quite late, but we were literally clothes off, new clothes on, straight out the door to go to the bar. And it was like a proper pub. Like, it smelled like a pub, the vibe was a pub, and it was really good. Like, if you go to Germany, it is a must that you go to a proper bar and just drink beer. I know I didn't drink beer, but it is kind of a must. So that's exactly what we did, and I'm back here now. So let's discuss what happened yesterday and why I feel so dead. We had a few roster changes. I was supposed to have a Paris night stop. Again, those of you that do watch my roster reveals will know that. However, I had to say goodbye to it. So sad. I was so excited to do this Paris night stop and it never happened. And I'm very gutted about that. It must have been some sort of cancellation or something, but it's fine. These things happen during the pandemic. So I had a day off on the first day, which would have been the day that I went to Paris, and yesterday would have been the day that I came back from Paris. However, I was given a Crete there and back. So we were going to Heraklion, one of those, I don't know how to pronounce it. One of those two. I didn't even know where we were going to in the first place. I did not know the airport code whatsoever. So we got to the plane and we did our thing, and we found a few problems which caused delays to the flight. And yeah, this flight alone to Heraklion was 3.5 hours anyway. and we were delayed an hour and a half on the ground without even taking off going anywhere. So we'd already done maybe 2.5, 3 hours of our shift at this point, so we were actually quite feeling it. We took off, we did our thing. Obviously people are going on holiday, they want things, they want alcohol, they want food. We were constant for 3.5 hours. So yeah, that was tough, really, really tough, to the point where I got to the end and I was like dropping things. I hadn't had the chance to have like a drink of water or any food, so I was feeling like really weak. So yeah, just things were going wrong anyway because of that. Got to Heraclium, said goodbye to our very happy passengers going on holiday, took on our new passengers going home, and obviously we were delayed at this point anyway, picking up those passengers. Went back to London. We didn't actually get back to London and finish our shift until midnight this morning. So exactly the same day as I'm actually talking to you right now, which is insane. I didn't get home till 2 o'clock this morning. By the time I got into bed, it was like 2:30. Had to wake up at like 10, 11 to then get ready to come back down to work, to then come here. But that's just the reality of short haul flying sometimes. Just things don't go the way you want them to, and it's just part of the job. But you know, it's worth it to be in places like Berlin for the night. Like, how many people can say they are in Berlin just for the night to go and do what they want for free? I'm sorry. Not many people. So here we are, we're in Berlin. I think I'm going to go to sleep now because I'm literally like hanging on by a thread. I look so dead right now. Because I am. But I did sleep the whole way through last night, which I definitely needed. But I'm just so tired still. This is like one of the downsides of doing short haul weeks, I guess, is you just really feel it. And like day one's okay, but as the days go on, you just progressively get like worse and worse. And sometimes it can be a little bit dangerous, especially when you get to the end of the day and you have to drive home. But I think it's all about making sure that you are kind of sensible when you are doing like night stops like this within short haul weeks, and just try and make the most of sleeping, which is exactly what I have done. So basically, yeah, there's not really much time before I actually have to start getting ready. I've only really got about 3 hours until I have to start getting ready, which isn't really much time to go and see stuff. So I think I'm just going to have like a little wander around the area in a bit. They've got like shops, they've got like a Zara. Zara's always fantastic in Europe, without a doubt. I also saw there's a Primark around the corner, so I might have to pop in there and just see what that's all about. Aside from that, they've just got like the usual stuff. So like they've got an Urban Outfitters, they have a C&A, they've got a few other designer stores. So I think I'm just going to head out, just have a little wander, get some food, come back and just get ready to go, I think. So before we left to come here to Germany, we were told there were some regulation changes in terms of the masks we have to wear. So it's not just like the typical blue masks like the medical ones. They've changed it to these particular type of masks. This whole mask can cover my whole face. I mean, I can definitely see why they want us to wear these, because I can barely breathe out of this when I can normally breathe quite well out of the other ones. This is like a real challenge. But oh my god, I just wish they made smaller versions for like tiny little people like me. I feel like I look quite German with the glasses, the blonde hair and like the vibrant colours. The neckline as well. I told myself to stop buying clothes, didn't I? It's gonna be a really bad trip. Oh my god, and this too. Oh, stop me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so ready for autumn now, seeing all these like puffer coats now.
I don't know why I keep coming into these stores, to be honest, because I know I'm not going to buy anything because number one, I can't put it into my case, and two, I'm trying not to buy too many more clothes and do better things for the environment. So, but I keep seeing cute things and it's really hard. It also would appear that Zara is permanently closed, so that is a no, hence why I've come in here. But the prices in here are actually not too bad in the European H&M. It just seems to be the UK, it just seems to be extortionate. I also really love these type of jumpers, but I really want to get a Harvard one from Boston, like actually from Boston, but I'm not paying this price when I can pay exactly the same to get a original one from LA or Boston or somewhere like that. That's the bar we actually went to yesterday, if you guys are wondering. And they actually had to kick us out at like 1 AM and we didn't even realise the time, so they were like, hurry up, here's some plastic cups. Had to get some souvenirs, of course, but I will show you when I get back to the hotel room because they are iconic. Oh my god, hey! That's quite cool actually. There's a super colourful one over there. He's like, I do not give a damn about life. I am as sexy as a mother. I absolutely love that. I wonder what they thought when they actually thought of this name. Like, what should we name our store that was selling tea? Come buy tea, obviously. You know I have to try a German McDonald's right now. Seriously, look at all these sauces. UK McDonald's needs to up their game.
So I'm now back at the hotel, as you can tell. I don't know why I say that every single time because you know that I'm back at the hotel. But I thought I'd show you what I got from the souvenir shop because I have to go. Whenever I've gone to somewhere that I haven't been before, I have to go to a souvenir shop. Number one, to get my mother-in-law a magnet, and two, to get me a shot glass. So I'll show you the magnet first. So here is the magnet. It's quite cute, I think. It's very specific when it comes to magnets with my mother-in-law because she likes to have everything on there to do with that city, like all of the main like landmarks and features, which if I was collecting magnets, I would be exactly the same. That's what you kind of want in a magnet when you're collecting them. So yeah, this has pretty much got everything on it and I quite like it. I don't know what the thing about all of the bears are here. I don't know if you guys can kind of fill me in about that. I don't know what the significance is of the bears, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you know what that's about. So I also had to get myself a shot glass, of course, and this might be one of my favourite shot glasses that I actually have in my collection. You ready? It is a little German beer glass in shot glass form. Like, how cool is that? I mean, you guys saw the video from the bar last night and those humongous 2-litre beer glasses, and my colleagues were actually asking the bartenders like, can we take one home or can we buy one? And they were like, oh no, sorry. And as soon as I saw this, I had to get it. So it's got like Berlin on it, which is like what I like in all of my shot glasses. I like to have pretty much very similar to the magnets. I like to have everything on it. I like to have the name of the city. I don't like it to be very generic. Like a lot of souvenir shops have like German stuff, for instance, if I'm here. Whereas I actually like to get like souvenirs that have specifically the city I'm in on it. So I'm very pleased with that. It's so cool. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. I am very proud of myself though because I didn't end up buying any clothes whatsoever. So I think that's a pat on the back for me because some of the stuff that I saw in Primark and H&M was so cute and the temptation was real. So after I went shopping, I made the decision to divert to McDonald's because I feel like I want to try McDonald's in a lot of places that I visit. America is just a no-no for me. I will refuse to have it there because it literally tastes like rubber. Whereas I find a lot of European McDonald's is actually incredible. Their menu selection is incredible. The other thing I noticed in McDonald's was McCafe. What is with this McCafe thing that pretty much every single McDonald's in Europe has, but nowhere in the UK has? Our McCafe literally consists of the hot drinks and like 4 like sweet treats, I guess. Whereas like in Europe, they all have like a massive selection. It's literally a cafe inside of the McDonald's restaurant. They have so much. One thing I saw on the way out, which I am gutted I didn't get, is at Christmas time a few years ago when I did work at McDonald's, we had this like berry and custard pie, which was exactly the same as an apple pie, but it had berry and custard inside of the pie. Saw this on the way out. I have said for years that McDonald's needs to bring back that berry and custard pie. Don't know why they haven't, because that thing was incredible, and gutted I didn't get one today. So I'm going to show you what I got. It's not, you know, adventurous, it's very original, but I feel like it's important when you're trying things for the first time in different countries. It's important to go original. You don't want to go too out there because then you might not like it. So I got myself a meal, which obviously comes with chips. And I ended up getting a 9 nugget meal, which we actually don't have in the UK. We only do 6 nuggets as a meal. We don't even do like 20 nuggets as a meal. We don't even have 10 nuggets, for instance, like they do in America. We only do 4 nuggets as a Happy Meal. Like the nugget selection in the UK is just very small. So yeah, I was actually very excited when I saw a 9 nugget meal, because to buy a 9 nugget meal in the UK is like £8. I'm not doing that. So I often just stick to 6 nuggets, but as soon as I saw this, I was like, yep, that is mine. Like I showed you, there was a massive selection of sauces. Like I said, UK need to step up their game again in the sauce selection. So I saw this particular sauce and I thought straight away of Vic. I was like, he has to try this. I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole, but he would, I think, really like this. So it's this heat wave sauce. He loves his spice. He literally will go for a vindaloo in an Indian restaurant. He's nuts. So I'm going to eat my McDonald's now. I probably am going to go for a bath after, because I just feel like I need a good cleanse of everything short haul before I start it again. But I'm just like, I'm so clicky and stiff. My jaw's clicking. Like, short haul really beats me up. So I have just finished my McDonald's and that was demolished in about 10 seconds. I wasn't even really that hungry, but it was one of those where you smell the food and you just want to eat it and literally inhale it. I don't know what came over me, but that's exactly what happened. I really could have got a whole lot more in McDonald's, but because I wasn't so hungry, I was like, there's no point buying food just to try it. I may as well just get like the basics and see if I like it. And it pretty much tasted exactly the same as the UK. Absolutely incredible. McDonald's is just iconic, and sometimes you just need one, which is exactly how I felt today. I'm now going to go for a bath, I think, and just sit in there for like an hour, because I really feel like I need it. And then it'll be time to get ready. I literally feel like I've just got here and now it's time to get ready again. Do excuse me while I am in the bath, but I just noticed this, and this is how you know I've been doing short haul. Bruises. I don't know how focused that is, but I thought I saw another bruise, but no. This is actually like visible blood vessels in my legs now. So my body is really starting to physically feel the effects of flying, I think. Which I knew was going to happen at some point, but I didn't think it would be this soon. That doesn't make me feel self-conscious at all. So I literally have ages till I have to be downstairs, like just under an hour. But luckily everything here is done. My uniform's ready, my bags are packed. So I've just got to get changed and go. The plan when I get home is really going to be rushed, because I'm going to get home at like 8 p.m, 7:30, 8 tonight. And I'm actually getting up at 4:30 tomorrow. So I literally have like half an hour to an hour to shower, eat, make some lunch for tomorrow and go to sleep. Luckily, everything at home for tomorrow is done. I've ironed some uniform. I was nice and organised. All of the bags that I'm taking with me tomorrow are here, ready to go as well. So yeah, I'm just going to take it easy when I get home. I'm just going to throw myself straight into bed, I think, after I've done everything I need to do. I am actually going home to an empty house tonight, which I'm not mad about. The reason being is because my sister is moving to uni for the next 3 years, and my mum has gone to help her and is staying in a hotel tonight to do so. So yeah, I'm going home to a very quiet Zen house, which I couldn't be happier about. As much as it is nice to go home to family after you've been away with work, it is also nice to go home to peace and quiet. And go home, not be told what to do, no one chatting to you, and you can kind of do your own thing. As horrible as that is to say, I think a lot of flight attendants feel the same. A lot of the ones I've spoken to anyway.